I love historic properties. I have primarily lived in historic homes since I've been in Knoxville, and the historic neighborhoods and older homes have a really special place in my heart. So I know that when you're going to sell a historic home, when you first purchased it, it could have been in a lot of different phases of renovation. So you may have bought something that you were able to bring up to kind of modern design standards and construction standards, or you may have purchased something that had already been done for you. But I do want to talk a little bit about how to prepare your historic home. And by historic, I'm really referencing anything pre-1950, although obviously a 1950s to 1965 I would still consider obviously more historic, but we would put that in that modern home category. So I would say anything before 1950, there are a few things that you want to make sure are in good working order before you place your home on the market. So some of the big items people are concerned about would be siding. And siding with historic homes can really vary. You might have an asbestos tile, you may have wood frame, you may have vinyl that's been placed over it. So if you have a wood frame or asbestos tile home, make sure that your paint is not peeling, that you don't have chipped tiles, because if you have a buyer with an FHA loan, it's going to be a requirement that any peeling paint inside or outside of the home is repaired. The other thing I would say is please take a look at your electrical panel. You may not have the most current electrical panel, but is it in good working order, and how close is it to modern day standards? While you may not need to upgrade everything to today's current code, we do want to make sure that we have a good, safe, working, reliable panel. And if you still have fuses, might want to take a look if it's time to upgrade that as well. A lot of concerns for buyers coming to older homes with existing cloth wiring, and that can be, we can head that off at the pass if we take a look at some of those things in advance. And then the other thing would be your plumbing. Plumbing issues can really be a concern for potential home buyers. So do we have galvanized plumbing? Do we have copper? What type of plumbing do you have, and how is it functioning? Even if you're not in a place that you're going to tear it all out and replace it, it's important that you understand how well it's working, because that can definitely cause a roadblock as we go through the purchase process. So those are some of the key components with historic homes, as well as making sure that the foundation is still in great shape and that we don't have a lot of moisture coming into the crawl space or the basement. Everybody loves the charm and the history and the community around our historic neighborhoods. I think they're amazing. It's just kind of, we want to make sure that we're taking a few extra steps to be ready before we just go on the market that we might not have with some of our other homes that might be a little newer. If you'd like more information, give us a call at 865-588-3232.